Olá, boa noite. O Exou Biribó, hoje com o vídeo 11 de Monkey Island 5, Contos da Ilha dos Macacos. O resumo que o próprio jogo grava no encerramento deixou registrado na jogatina de ontem. Após ser traído pela caçadora de piratas, maior fã, Morgan Le Fay, Guybrush Threepwood foi entregue nas garras do Marquês de Sanche, na Ilha Ventania. Mas antes que o cientista, obcecado por Threepwood, pudesse começar suas experiências dolorosas, o poderoso pirata é levado perante o Tribunal Pirata da Ilha Ventania e acusado de vários crimes dignos de uma execução. Daí é que a gente vai prosseguir a aventura, sendo que a gente tem que arranjar álibis para todos os crimes que está sendo acusado. E como aqui a gente consegue até sair do tribunal, sair da cadeia, sair tudo sem ninguém incomodar, eu vou arriscar ir na casa do Marquês.
Bonjour. Threepwood, stay away from my laboratorium.
Ele não quer me atender, mas tem uma tigu aqui na jaula, coitado.
It's Jacques, the electromagnetic monkey.
Ah, aquele macaco das cargas elétricas que arranjou a chave pra mim. Que eu posso abrir a jaula? Vou tentar.
Let's see if this'll work. Aha! Come on, let's get you out of
Ah,
here.
deu certo. Fiz meio sem esperança. Pensei que tinha que arranjar uma chave. Agora eu tenho das macacadas aqui.
Oh, there's a monkey in my pocket. He's attracting all my change. His tail is a magnet and I think that he's got mange.
Boa das macacadas. A jaula
What
vazia.
kind of a madman keeps a perfectly good magnetic monkey locked in a cage?
Será que eu vou ter que colocar o macaco na jaula de volta depois? Ou colocar alguma outra coisa na jaula? Vazamento de fluido científico estranho. Acho que aqui é a última coisa então para pegar no copo. No caneco.
Ow! What the heck is Desinge doing up there anyway?
Mais uma coisa para recolher. 2 copos vazios, não. Depois ainda vai ter mais uma coisa para o outro copo vazio.
Ooh, sizzly. You know, if I was a little more scientifically inclined, I might be worried about the effects this stuff is having on any future generations of Threepwoods. It's a cup of scalding science fluid.
O que será que ele vai fazer com todas essas coisas?
The doctor is busy! He must be really busy if he needs all those exclamation points.
Ele está que nem The Drummer. The Drummer is busy. Como sabe o Gabriel Knight. Aquele cara me falou da fera, né? Será que é a galinha gigante de novo? A fera que apavora e que ninguém nunca viu? Esse cara vai deixar eu passar? Guardião?
Who goes there?
It's me, Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate at law.
Oh, Councillor Threepwood. What can I do for you?
So why are you lying about me in court like that? You and I both know that I never dug up your ex.
Oh, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to trick old Hardtack up with one of them newfangled recording devices. Well, I ain't saying nothing about my case except in a pirate court of pirate law.
Fine.
Então acho que eu vou ter que ter um aparelho para gravar aqui.
What are you doing on Flotsam Island anyway?
Well, After that series of misadventures on Spinner Cay, I found myself without a captain or a ship.
Sorry about that.
It happens. So I drifted for a bit before landing here on Flotsam. Now I've hired on as Judge Grindstump's personal bailiff / chef, creating all sorts of new delicacies for his nightclub. It's a bit of a dream come true, it is.
How's the pox of LeChuck treating you?
Oh, it's not so bad. I mean, there is the incessant drive to commit acts of monstrous evil, of course. It's a bit of a drag on the social life. But my pillaging swing has never been better. So, I guess you could say it's a bit of a wash. Tell you one thing I didn't expect. The slaw cravings. I mean, honestly, mate, what's that all about?
Ele tem vontade de repolho. Vou ter que arranjar repolho para ele.
I'd like to go into the jungle. I need to talk to a large voodoo lady about a not-so-large sponge.
Sorry, mate. I'm afraid I can't allow prisoners to wander out into the jungle. You might get lost or go into hiding.
But I'm not a prisoner. I'm the prisoner's attorney, Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate at law.
Ok.
Well, that is a stumper, all right. But just to be on the safe side, I think it would be for the best if I kept both Guybrush Threepwoods out of the jungle until their trials are over.
Então aqui não vai dar certo. A não ser que eu arranje repolho. Aquela coisa do olho também não deu certo com o pirata que fica bravo de chamar de periquita a Tigodinho.
The eye only captures the color of other living eyes.
É, minha primeira ideia já não deu certo. Só seres vivos. É, vou ver se dá para deixar o olho em algum lugar e depois falar da periquita. Periquitinha, em vez de Tigodinha. É, o da gata não é assustador também. Um olho verde bonito.
That eye color doesn't really impress me.
Não é isso. Vamos ver em outro lugar. Uma tigela?
The eye only captures the color of other living eyes.
Não, não é para capturar, é para deixar ali.
One thing I've learned the hard way over the years is that you should never pull a monkey out of your pocket until the most dramatically useful moment. And that goes triple for an electromagnetic monkey.
Petralinha.
I forgot the tale of the jungle beast.
None have seen the jungle beast, but 'tis the scariest, foul-smellingest.
Yeah, skip to the end.
The meat disappears from the altar without a trace.
Good story.
Nada,
See ya.
nada novo. Poxa, a gente já
What's
tinha
that?
visto. Poxa,
Arr, you best watch your step. That be a puddle of
Vidro
molten
derretido.
glass. It'll cool down in a few seconds, but until it does, it'll melt your boots off.
copo.
I better get some of this before it cools. Warm.
Copo de vidro líquido.
It's molten glass. Inside a glass. Trippy.
Ele vai pôr isso aí?
Whoops!
Hey! Arr! Now look what you did! Arr! You clumsy clam clipper! You ruined my prototype! Now I'll have to start all over! Arr!
So if it's messed up, can I have it?
Fine, take it! Just get out of me sight! Arr!
This ought to help me get a leg up in the trial.
É, a perna com uma mancha igual a da moça que tá o acusando lá do bar.
I wonder how that compares to Catherine's burns.
Queimadura da perna de Catherine. E fez? Não. Não, mudou o título. Abajur com queimadura em forma de bolha preta.
I wonder how that compares to Catherine's burns.
Não, acho que é a mesma coisa de antes. Abajur com mancha amarela. Ah, isso é só para mudar a cor da mancha. Tem que ser cor vermelha? Não, ficou laranja.
I wonder how that compares to Catherine's burns.
Como é que eu vou saber qual que parece com a queimadura dela? Se não dá para vê-la. Laranja com azul. Preto. É, eu sei que eu vou fazer alguma coisa com isso, mas... Olhar o arquivo? Lesão corporal gostosa. Cancelamento da venda de molho de nacho do Clube 41 torna a prova difícil, mas o tribunal julga improvável que algum outro líquido tenha ocasionado a distinta queimadura na bela Catherine Krebs. Pena muito multa gravíssima e morte por espartilho. Não diz como é a marca, a mancha.
Nice dartboard.
Isn't it, though? Ah, it was one of the few things I managed to salvage when I was washed ashore on Flotsam all those years ago.
Can I play around?
Unfortunately, the darts were lost a few weeks ago, during a bar fight. And pity, too, what with the annual Flotsam Island Dart Tournament tomorrow night.
Tem que achar os dardos, então. Ou improvisar dardos.
If Hemlock's telling the truth about this critter, it's got a stench that could peel the barnacles off my rudder.
Tem que voltar pro tribunal, então.
Hey, Doro.
What?
I've got an eye for you.
It's nice, but
But
I really had my heart set on a cool glass eye that glows.
glows?
Oh, you know? Like all the cool, poxed pirates' eyes glow when they get angry.
You want to look like an out-of-control, diseased pirate?
Oh, see. Then all the pirates will fear and respect the name of Joaquin Doro.
Who goes there?
It's me, Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate at law.
Oh, Councillor Threepwood. What can I do for you?
I'd like to return to court to defend my client.
All righty then. Let's find Judge Grindstump. The Pirate Court of Flotsam Island is back in session. The Right Honourable Wallace P. Grindstump presiding.
Let's keep it moving, Captain Threepwood!
I object
To what?
to this trial, to your hat, to the way my beard's itching. I also object to the way that guy's looking at me, and to this hook, and...
Captain Threepwood! You will cease your foolish distractions before we come down and cease them for you!
Aguenta aí, juiz.
Hold that crazy pose. Gotcha!
Parece eu na sessão. Parece como eu era na sessão anterior.
Right! Where were we?
Consegui o olho diabólico já.
Your Honor, I'd like to call Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate, to the stand.
Guybrush Threepwood!
I'm right here.
Oh, right. Do you swear on Blackbeard's log to tell the truth to the best of your ability as a grog-swilling, backstabbing pirate?
Ooh, what's this log made of? Calf leather? You just can't find craftsmanship like this these days. Oh, I do. Captain Sheepgood. Threepwood. Ah yes, Shreveport. Threepwood. Greensleeves. Threepwood. Treebeard. Threep. Slee. Wood. Stack.
Objection! Defense is stalling!
The defense will get on with it! Or the court will order his name legally changed to Captain Guts for Garters! Right! Where were we?
Eu quero recesso.
Your Honor, I'd like to call a recess to confer with my client.
Bailiff! Please escort Captain Threepwood to the brig!
Aye, aye, Your Honor.
Ah, de novo ele vai ter que fazer tudo aquilo?
I don't want to pour acid on that. It could get scarred. Or worse, acid washed. Hey, guard!
What do you want?
I want to see my lawyer.
Again?
He's not getting any smarter.
Olho pro Joaquim Doro. Vamos derrubar a primeira acusação.
Captain Doro?
Do you have it?
One nigh indestructible glass eye. Pox-colored, just like all the cool pirates are wearing them.
Achis Santo Pica and Santa Fe! Ay, 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 ay. My eye is really scary.
Now, according to Cryptdigit, all you have to do to set it is pop it in your eye socket. Ooh,
How do I look?
dangerous.
I think you mean dangerously cool, eh?
Sure, whatever. Now, about your testimony.
No problem, mi amigo. Just call me back to the stand and ask me about this.
Your Dark Ninja Dave Porcelain Power Pirates treasure map? How'd you smuggle this into here?
In my, let's say, mouth.
I better get back into court and introduce this disturbingly moist map into evidence.
Vai ter que apresentar esse mapa e chamar o cara como testemunha? Acho. Eu acho. Minha opinião. Diria, Tigo.
Who go? Oh, it's you.
I'd like to return to court to defend my client.
Alrighty then, let's find Judge Grindstump. The Pirate Court of Flotsam Island is back in session. The Right Honourable Wallace P. Grindstump presiding.
Time is grog, Captain!
Mas não vai poder mostrar o mapa.
I'd like to call Joaquin Jacinto de Meara Alfonso de Oro to the stand.
Joaquin de Oro. Do you swear on Blackbeard's log to tell the truth to the best of your ability as a grog-swilling, backstabbing pirate?
See?
Senor de Oro.
Captain Doro.
Yes, of course. Why are you here today?
I was recently arrested for trying to sell a counterfeit Dark Ninja Dave porcelain power pirate figurine. A counterfeit figurine crafted by Guybrush Threepwood.
Actually, that wasn't so surprising.
Your witness, counselor.
Não ajudou nada. Deixa eu mostrar o mapa pegajoso.
Captain de Oro, what can you tell me about this map?
Objection!
Defense Exhibit 42, Your Honor. This is the map the witness used to find his Dark Ninja Dave Power Pirate.
I'll allow it!
But
Shut your eternally flapping mouth, you festering chumhole!
Continue.
I purchased this map at eBay 6 months ago from a traveling salesman with a plaid jacket and waving arms.
Eesh.
He said that it was an authentic Dark Ninja Dave Porcelain Power Pirate's treasure map, but I have since learned that it was just as counterfeit as the Power Pirate it led me to.
And who was the dastardly swindler who sold you this map?
It was...
hey, would you look at that? I've misfiled my glorious mundus. Your Honor, on behalf of the Porcelain Power Pirates Corporation, I'd like to ask that all charges pertaining to the unfortunate counterfeiting of the Dark Ninja Dave action figure be dropped against Captains Joaquin de Oro and Guybrush Threepwood.
Smart move, counselor. In the matter of porcelain power pirates versus De Oro versus Threepwood, etc., 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 this court finds in favor of the defendants.
You call this justice? Where's the hangings?
You want hangings? Just keep it up, you swabs!
I'd like to call Bosun Catherine Krebs to the stand.
Catherine Krebs. Do you swear on Blackbeard's log to tell the truth to the best of your ability as a grog-swilling, backstabbing pirate?
Aye.
Bosun Krebs, could you tell the court what happened on that fateful day?
I was minding my own business at Club 41 with a mug full of grog and some zesty nachos, when all of a sudden that blindfolded Jasper barreled into me, knocked me nacho sauce into me lap, and gave me this disfiguring scar.
Hachi-machi!
Aye, that takes me back.
Ih, não é nada como eu fiz. É uma
Ew.
caveira
Bailiff, supply
roxa.
the prosecutor and the defendant with sketches of the burns for their briefs!
Aye, aye, Your Honor.
Lots of luck, kid.
Deixa eu fazer direito, então. O que é esse desenho aqui? Desenho da onde?
Icky. Hard to believe that nacho sauce could do that.
Sim, caveira roxa com fundo preto. Deve ser para isso que tem. Nada amarelinha bonitinha assim como eu fiz. Nem verdinha também. Uma é amarelinha, a outra é verdinha. 7 cores arco-íris. preto, consegui. Não, não preto com peixe azul. Preto com caveira roxa. Isto. Não sei porque que eu não sou pintor ou desenhor, como minhas filhas sempre perguntaram. Já que eu desenho tão bem, por que que eu não fui ser desenhor? Porque quem pinta bem vai ser pintor.
Your Honor, I'd like to introduce this leg lamp into evidence as proof that Bosun Catherine Krebs is lying about her so-called nacho sauce burn.
This proves nothing!
Objection, Your Honor. The scars on this leg-shaped lamp may look like my client's, but who knows how they got there?
I'm glad you asked. So you see, Your Honor, Catherine's distinctive burns were not caused by Club 41's nacho sauce, but by an unlikely combination of scalding fluids found throughout Flotsam Island. Isn't that true, Bosun Krebs?
Answer the question, you she-devil!
It's true. After Guybrush knocked that platter of nachos onto my lap, I saw my chance for revenge and concocted this foolish scheme.
Revenge?
You still don't remember me? The woman whose ship you sunk? Who spent years languishing in prison for your crimes? The woman whose husband you humiliated in that creepy karaoke contest?
Nope. Sorry. Drawing a blank.
Arr!
Your Honor, I move that Bosun Catherine Krebs' charge be dropped.
Counselor?
I got nothing, Your Honor.
Very well. In the matter of Krebs versus Threepwood, the Pirate Court of Flotsam Island finds in favor of the defendant Guybrush Threepwood. Knock it off, you lot!
E agora? Agora sumiram todas as minhas coisas aqui. Caso Krebs já acabou. Caso Maggie. Maus tratos a gatinha. Douro já acabou. Hardtack. O roubo do X. Hemlock.
I'd like to call Hemlock McGee to the stand.
Hemlock McGee!
What's that? Oh.
And do you swear on Blackbeard's...
Yeah. Listen, Pinky. I knew Blackbeard back when he was bloody Black Peach Fuzz. Just let me at him.
Ensign McGee, it's your contention that Captain Threepwood injured your cat.
Injured? He practically crushed him. Hit him right in the puss with a stuffed manatee, Eddie did.
And how is your cat today?
See for yourself. The poor dear is paralyzed with fear. I have to feed her through a tube. Oh, my poor Miss Pretty Whiskers. Oh, my poor little Pretty
Pretty Whiskers?
Your witness, kid.
Agora o momento. Partimos agora.
Your Honor, pirates and assorted buccaneers, Hemlock McGee has asserted that it was I, Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate, that brought about the horrible emotional scars that even now leave poor Miss Pretty Whiskers paralyzed with fear. But I put it to you that it was not your humble defendant who traumatized Hemlock's unfortunate feline, but a far more insidious assailant, and one who's in this very courtroom as I speak. J'accuse Jacques the Monkey!
What?
Objection, there's no evidence of monkey play here.
No? Let's ask the victim.
Miss Pretty Whiskers!
See? Miss Pretty Whiskers is up and about and seeking revenge just like a good pirate cat should.
Miss Pretty Whiskers, come back! We'll get our revenge together.
Your Honor, I rest my case.
Mr. Prosecutor,
Well, considering that my client and evidence just ran out the door, I guess old Stan's gonna have to drop this one.
Good idea. In the case of McGee and Pretty Whiskers versus Threepwood, the Pirate Court of Flotsam finds in favor of the defendant, Guybrush Threepwood.
Come on, Judge, hit him with the pox.
Don't make me send the bailiff up there.
E agora o X, eu não tenho saída, né? Chamar como testemunha e ver se ele diz o que precisa.
If it pleases the court, I'd like to call Bailiff Hardtack to the stand.
Bailiff Hardtack! Oh, that's me. Do you swear on Blackbeard's log to tell the truth to the best of your ability as a grog-swilling, backstabbing pirate? I suppose.
Bailiff Hardtack, could you tell the court about your claim against Guybrush Threepwood?
Well, back on Spinner Cay, I was getting ready to bury me modest chest of treasures, you see. My collection of spaghetti strainers, my silver paprika shaker, and so on. When all of a sudden this Threepwood bloke runs up to me, waving his arms and telling me to look out for a three-headed monkey that's right behind me. Well, naturally, I turned and looked, but there was nothing there. When I regained my composure, Threepwood was nowhere to be found. And worst of all...
Yes?
He dug up my perfectly good ex. It's ruined now.
Oh, come on.
He's all yours, buddy.
Não tenho nada para mostrar para ele.
This whole story about your ex is a big fat lie, isn't it?
No, sir.
Come on, you're lying. Admit it.
No, sir.
Come on.
Oh, you got me, sir.
But why?
Well, I didn't have anything else to do after you killed me boss and left me without a job. Oh, I could have charged you with that instead. Oh.
Your Honor, I move for a mistrial.
Ainda bem que eu insisti.
Granted! Bailiff Hardtack, as punishment for wasting this court's time, you will be compelled to wear Lizzing's wig of foppery until such time as I am no longer tempted to gavel you into a fine paste.
Oh, it's delightful.
Até gostou da punição.
Let's see here. Cleared? Dropped? Yes. Congratulations, Captain Threepwood. It appears that you have successfully gotten yourself out from under your various civil charges.
Shiver me timbers, Stumpy. I guess I'll be going now.
Hold on, what's this? There appears to be a criminal charge on the other side of this blasted paper.
Huh? Assault with molten nacho cheese isn't criminal? What else is there?
The creation, incubation, dissemination, proliferation, and mastication of a pox or pox-like affliction. A Class 1 felonious act here on Flotsam.
Oh, progress.
How do you plead?
Not guilty.
On what grounds?
The pox isn't my fault. It's LeChuck's. It all started with the cursed cutlass of Caflu. Off the Rock of Gelato, LeChuck was doing something evil with monkeys, and I was all brrr. But then LeChuck broke my root beer bottle, and I had to substitute some of the Voodoo Lady's ingredients, and then LeChuck turned into a human, and all this voodoo went boom, and... well, it's not my fault.
Your Honor, the defendant is hand-waving. And believe me, I know from hand-waving. But seriously, we all know that the cloud of pox vexing this fair island arrived soon after the defendant and his oozing appendage crept upon these shores.
Disgusting it was.
Then, after infecting everyone in sight, the pox cloud magically blew away at exactly the same moment that Guybrush sailed away, stealing Flotsam's only ship, I might add.
That's right! Hey, I won that ship, fair and square.
Now, Threepwood has returned, and so has the cloud of pox. What a coincidence. And yet here he stands concocting fanciful stories of a human LeChuck, voodoo cutlasses, and a so-called rock of gelato.
Well, Threepwood, do you have any witnesses to your unlikely tale?
I do. She's... Blunder Bunny.
Avast, ye blubbering belugas! I'm sacking your port! Bring me all your spoils, swags, booty, and boodle!
Lane, less plunder, more bunny, please.
And you, me bonny lass, step into me captain's quarters and let me ravish your
Oh,
city.
boy.
Arr, to finally hold you in me arms again, it makes me want to... What's this? The scent of betrayal? Who is this tawdry wench?
Nobody. No one.
She'll die by me rusty blade!
There goes my witness.
Then she must be summoned. Bailiff, serve the woman immediately.
Yes, sir.
You'd better be using the voodoo summons. That saucy sea hag doesn't look like she be respecting the customs of pirate law.
Aye, aye, sir.
But first, hold the defendant's pox-spreading keister back to the brig!
All right, you. Stay put until I summon your ball and chain.
I wouldn't call her that. She
Ow!
might... Oof. Take exception. What happened to you?
Oh, I'll tell you what happened. Oh, I went to Club 41 to hand this summons to your better half, and she backhanded me right out of the bar. Oh.
Ouch.
If you want that banshee on the stand, you're gonna have to serve her yourself.
Eu entrego, claro. Ela é apaixonada por mim. Ainda mais com esse cheiro de Morgan que eu estou. Perfume da Morgan. Aproveitando que a Elaine não é nada ciumenta.
I'm gonna go see if the local doctor can fix me jawbone.
O médico vai arrancar o seu queixo. Ele só sabe cortar as coisas.
What the... Ah, ladies' night.
Guybrush, your wife has lost her mind!
And you're about to lose a limb, you sea cow!
Elaine, sugar cakes, let's stop fighting and work this out over a nice cold light grog.
It's her head or yours, bilge boy!
Or you two can just figure out this little misunderstanding on your own. I'll be over here appreciating my head's ability to stay attached to my neck.
Tem um pedaço de papel aqui, mas eu tenho que pegar a esponja para
A
tirar a
recipe for
maldição.
something called a Fat Island Fuzzy Nostril.
Gordurinha da Ilha Gorda. Intimação voodoo.
The only way to drag Elaine into court is to get this voodoo summons into her hands. Seems simple enough.
Ali eu entro só no meio das duas, não posso entregar só pra
Hey,
ela.
darling,
What?
would you mind taking this?
Only if you don't mind taking this!
Melhor não.
Morgan, what do you think you're doing?
Don't ask me! Ask your crazy wife!
I'm gonna run you through, you high seas hussy!
Ladies, please, there's plenty of Guybrush Threepwood to go around.
Well, there won't be when I'm done with ya.
Get over yourself, Threepwood!
Yikes.
Ninguém tá brigando por você, as duas vão acabar com você.
Can't you two just work it out over a nice grogatini?
Guybrush Threepwood is buying me a drink?
Over your dead body, trollop!
Who are you calling trollop, Schooner Mom?
Oh boy.
A coisa só faz piorar.
Elaine, you should know that Morgan and I spent a few nights together inside of a manatee.
Inside of a what? You're a dog, Guybrush Threepwood! Ah!
Hey, Morgan, I think you're losing your edge.
I'll show you an edge. Whoa!
Huh?
Elaine, Tucklebear, Morgan's all bark and no bite.
You want bites? You got it! And I'll throw in the bark for free! Whoa!
Huh?
Agora tem os dardos lá, tem outras coisas pra pegar.
Okay, I'm gonna go think of something clever. Try not to kill each other while I'm away.
Yeah!
Não vai ter uma solução tão simples. Tem outro pedaço de papel aqui.
A bartender's recipe for a Scab Island sling. Seems pretty simple.
Sangria da Ilha Craca.
Seems simple enough. Yikes!
Get out of the way, you blithering hunk of man-meat!
I won't be able to get any closer to the dartboard with those hell kittens in the way.
Então as duas loucas têm que parar de duelar pra eu pegar os dardos. E como que eu vou fazer isso?
Hey, Krebs.
What do you want?
You're not upset about the trial, are you?
Why would I possibly be upset by the fact that I hideously disfigured myself in a quest for long-delayed vengeance, only to have it cruelly snatched away at the last moment?
About your quest for vengeance? I'm afraid I still don't remember you.
You don't remember? How could you forget how you sank me marlin hunting ship off the coast of Snark Island? Or the time you framed me for mopery on Wurtling Shores?
Unless I've taken too many blows to the head, I'm pretty sure I've never been to any of those places or done any of those things.
Well, you may not remember Bosun Catherine C. Krebs, but you can be sure that there'll always be a black mark next to the name of Guybrush Q. Threepwood.
Wait, did you say Guybrush Q. Threepwood?
Aye, and a fouler name never escaped me lips.
But it's the wrong name. I'm Guybrush U. Threepwood.
What?
Yeah, your vendetta must be with the other Guybrush Threepwood. I should have realized. You know, this isn't the first time something like this has happened. I keep getting his mail, too. It's... Tell me, did it hurt?
Did what hurt?
When you fell out of pirate heaven?
No, but this will.
Stay away from Guybrush, you sea hog!
Só nós podemos bater nele. Pronto, já tirou as duas de lá. E caiu alguma coisa aqui no chão também.
Just what I always wanted. An ant-infested sack of sugar.
Saco de arroz, de açúcar cheio de formiga. Se ele viesse aqui em casa, sempre tem formigas.
4!
Yikes!
Yeah, would you mind steering clear of the dartboard? Now that I've found me darts, I need to practice before tomorrow night's tournament. 4!
Yikes!
Agora ele não pode pegar as coisas por causa desse outro doido aqui.
Hey, WP. Would you mind knocking it off with the darts for a minute?
Not on your life! I need to get in a week's worth of practice before tomorrow night's tournament, and who knows how long those hellions will stay out of my way!
Será que eu posso misturar as receitas aqui? Não, né?
Hey, WP.
Então acho que eu vou ter que pedir um drink e misturar o açúcar.
Barkeep, I'd like to order a drink.
What'll it be?
Ah, estão aqui as receitas. Gordurinha da Ilha Gorda e sangria da Ilha Crack.
Can you make one of these Fat Island fuzzy nostrils?
Aye, aye, Captain.
While you're making that, I'll just...
Order up. One Fat Island fuzzy nostril. Heavy on the fuzz.
That was absurdly fast.
Arr! Libations!
Ah, gimme.
Yikes!
Continua dando tudo errado.
How about a towel, sir?
Thanks. Ooh, really needed that.
Poça nojenta.
Ew, what was that? Ew.
Tem um papel no chão aí.
Hey,
Pedaço de
what's this piece
papel.
of paper stuck? It's a recipe for a drink called a Tri-Island Tuna Colada. Looks complicated.
Ah, esse é complicado, o cara vai perder tempo. Mas agora, como é que elas vão ficar bravas e vão sair daí?
Okay, this is really flattering, but let's calm down and talk this out like adults.
I'll be calm when Laflay's been filleted like a fish.
Can't you two just work it out over a nice grogatini?
Ah,
The Guybrush Threepwood is buying me a drink?
Over your dead body, trollop!
Who are you calling Trollop, Schooner Mom?
Oh boy.
a outra tá lá de novo, vai ter que...
Yeah!
Sim, eu não tinha visto que a outra tinha voltado pra mesa. Pensei que ela tinha ido embora.
Hey, Krebs.
What do you want?
What you gonna do with all that gold?
All what gold?
All that gold inside your chest.
Stay away from Guybrush, you sea hog!
Yikes!
Quero que você faça uma sardinha colada.
Can you make one of these?
A Tri-Island Tuna Colada? Arr, that takes me back. I haven't made one of these since I was a bosun under Captain Bo.
But can you make one? I'm really in the mood.
Aye, but it'll take some doing to scrounge up the ingredients.
Take your time. The judge mixes a mean drink, but he's a horrible shot. I'd better not distract him while he's making my tuna colada. He could slip up and add too much colada to my tuna.
Sim, mas vou pôr a intimação no alvo. Ah, quando ela acertar Le Fleur. Quer dizer, quando ela...
I'll just put this here for safekeeping.
Done! One Tri-Island Tuna Colada. Now I can get back to me darts.
Arr! Libation!
É isso mesmo.
Ah, gimme!
Aí ela vai colar a espada na notificação. quando eu fizer alguma provocação.
Hey, ladies.
What?
Elaine, Tucklebear. Morgan's all bark and no bite.
You want bite? You got it! And I'll throw in the bark for free! Whoa!
Huh? Good for nothing words getting in the way of my killing.
Honey, you are formally summoned to appear before the court of Judge Grindstump in the case of the people of Flotsam versus Guybrush Threepwood, Mighty Pirate. TM.
Phew! Now I know who wears the daddy pants in the relationship.
You stay away from my boy's pants, or I'll hang you from my Jolly Roger, you Jezebel! And you, don't think you can totter around with some tart and not get a fistful of what?
She's a catch.
And conveniently not a rotten double-crosser.
I told you I had a job to do.
Sure, just doing your job. Tell me, aside from all the silver, how are the benefits?
Guybrush.
Do you get health care for the repetitive stress injuries caused by all the backstabbing and cutting off people's hands?
I said I was sorry.
Sorry? I can't pick my left nostril without risking a lobotomy.
What if
What if nothing? Goodbye, Morgan. I've got a wife to cure and an island to save. Mrs. Threepwood. Could you give the court some idea of what a fine, upstanding pirate your husband is?
Well, let's see. When I first met him, he was breaking into my mansion to steal a statue. Later, after shanghaiing a crew to take him to Monkey Island, he totally failed to rescue me from the evil clutches of the ghost pirate LeChuck, so I had to dress up a couple of monkeys in a bridal gown.
This may have been a bad line of questioning.
Then he left me hanging over a pit while he went looking for the treasure of Big Whoop. I didn't hear from him for 3 years after that. Turned me into a bleeding statue. Left the seat up. Oh, and that's not even mentioning all the times I found myself tied up, manacled, or otherwise incarcerated because of his blithering idiocy!
You're too good for him, love.
Shave his belly with a rusty razor.
Please tell the court how this horrible pox is all LeChuck's fault.
LeChuck? That stick in the mud wouldn't know a good pox if it kicked him in the fundament. Heck, there wouldn't even be a pox if you'd gone through with the voodoo lady's recipe properly. But no, you had to wave that root beer bottle around like some sort of conquering hero. Oh, look at me! I be Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate! Next thing I know, you're trying to replace root beer with root grog and bam! Pox all over the place. Not that I'm complaining, mind you.
Okay. Honey, why don't you please tell everyone how I've been trying to find a cure for the pox?
Don't you honey me, you two-timing cannon scrubber. I bet all this talk of looking for La Esponja Grande was all plot to spend time canoodling with your little privateering she-slag.
La Esponja Grande, yes, it's right over there, see?
Sure it is.
I'd like a second to think about my next move, Your Honor.
Make it fast! Your character witness is oozing all over my courtroom!
Eu posso pegar a esponja agora?
Your Honor, Buccaneers of Flotsam, you all believe that I, Guybrush Threepwood, Mighty Pirate, have brought this horrible pox to your shores.
Off with it,
Run him off the plank!
Jungle beast!
What if I were to tell you that I could tame this unruly witness, prove my good intentions, and begin the process of curing you all of this hideous voodoo pox, all in one fell swoop?
I don't know. Maybe?
To the jungle beast!
Your Honor, I object. Defense is grasping at sponge-shaped straws here.
Denied! But get on with it, Captain! The hangman gets overtime if we keep him up after midnight!
With pleasure, Your Honor. Wenches and pirates, I give you Exhibit S, the wonder of La Esponja Grande.
I thought it'd be bigger.
Now behold, as a simple exfoliating motion of La Esponja Grande washes away the pox, restoring my wife to her usual, mostly pleasant demeanor.
Parece que não.
Sugar cakes?
Off with it, head!
Get that piece of seaweed off me, you deep-sea doily diver!
Does the defense have any other pointless arguments it would like to make?
This is sort of all I got.
Then, by the power vested in me by the put-upon pirates of Flotsam Island, I summarily sentence you to be hanged by your pox-spreading neck until you are... right there.
What? Woof.
What is the meaning of this? My name is LeChuck, and I can tell you exactly what Guybrush did.
LeChuck? I thought he was a ghost.
I heard he was a zombie.
Don't listen to him!
You see, Your Honor, the pox is all my fault.
Listen to him!
For decades, I dabbled in the dark forces of voodoo, clamoring for power. I hungered for it. I yearned for it. I pillaged, plundered, and killed for it.
I can attest to all of this.
And it was my accumulated voodoo that infected you all. Dark, evil voodoo that was explosively released when I was once again defeated by the perpetually heroic Guybrush Threepwood.
He's not kidding. I've killed him like 5 times.
So you see, Guybrush Threepwood is not the source of this pox. I am, and I hereby throw myself upon the mercy of this court, or lack thereof.
Off with your head!
But wait, there's more. It turns out I had an unknown silent power urging me down those darkened voodoo corridors. A power far more insidious than I could ever hope to be. I submit to the court this journal, property of the... Quiet up there! The Voodoo Lady!
Ooh! That creepy lady who lives in the shack?
What the what?
In these pages you will find detailed plans, laid out by the Voodoo Lady over the course of many years, to manipulate my never-ending rise to power. My hunger for voodoo, my seemingly endless cycle of ironically comical death and disturbing resurrection. My obsession with the darling Elaine. It's all because of her.
Off with her head!
To the jungle beast!
This can't be true. Can it?
Order! Order! I hereby call for the release of Guybrush Threepwood and the immediate imprisonment of LeChuck and the Voodoo Lady! To the brig with both of them!
I've had it up to me eye patch with all this land-loving lollygagging. I'm off to plunder me some treasure.
Don't worry about me, my friend. Go cure your wife.
Well, I'm finally free, but now my pox-crazed wife is nowhere to be found. A mad scientist is hunting her for who knows what reason, and the legendary voodoo sponge that was supposed to cure her has turned out to be useless. Under normal circumstances, I'd ask the voodoo lady for help, but she's sitting in the jail cell next to my archenemy, who may or may not be my best friend, after it's been revealed that she's been the secret power behind most of my travails over most of my life as a pirate. Maybe I should have been a beekeeper like my Uncle Sid.
Então é isso. Por hoje vamos ficando por aqui. O Exou Biribó, agradecendo a presença, o apoio, torcida, as dicas, desejando boa noite. Até amanhã. Por enquanto eu fui.